Hey guys, my name is Ole and welcome to my kitchen table. Welcome back to the channel and to my yearly painting update video. This is all the miniatures I painted in the last 12 months. And I am really happy with myself. For those of you who've been following me for a year now, you will remember that on the 1st of July last year, I decided to tackle my giant pile of shame, which was 339 models. My goal for the first year was to paint 100 models. 6 months, after 6 months, I looked pretty good. I was within striking distance, but just to rip off the band-aid, I came up a little bit short. I painted 94 models, which what I painted in the previous 12 months was like 43 or something. So I am happy with 94, even though I did not get to 100. Before me, you see all the 94 models I painted from 4 different armies and some extra models that doesn't really belong to any army. When I set out, I thought I was going to paint a lot of Bretonnian. I think like almost half of them. As you can see, that did not happen. Most of them are Black Templars, which was a little bit surprise to me because I didn't think I had that many Black Templars to paint. But of course, I did have a lot of them. Let's go through them faction by faction, and let's start with the Black Templars. The Black Templars, a lot of models, a lot of Terminator models. I finished the Leviathan box, which I'm really happy with. This was the Infernus guys and the Sternguard veterans. I still have left the Librarian, but Black Templars don't use Librarian, so I'm finished with them. I had a list of what models I wanted to paint. It was just like a suggestion. I painted most of the models on that list, except for Hellbreak, the Centurions, and the Impulsor, which I feel really bad about not painting the Impulsor. So what is my favorite Black Templar models? I have a couple. I really liked both the Black Templars that are not black, the Apothecarian Biologus and the Tech Marine. I'm really happy with how both of them turned out. Great models, fun to paint, fun to try something a little bit different. I painted 2 banners. Banners I'm really excited about painting, and then I start painting them and it's like, I don't like painting banners, they're a pain in the ass. And then when I finished, they're pretty good. So another model I really enjoyed painting were the Outriders and the Chaplain on Bike. I didn't think I wasn't that excited about them, but for some reason I liked them a lot. I messed up the build on one of them a little bit. They were fun, easy models. Weren't that complicated that I thought, and I painted them relatively quickly, I remember. My absolutely favorite Black Templar has to be the Dreadnought. It's big, it's clunky. It took a little bit of time, but I'm really happy how it turned out. Of the regular squads that I painted, my favorite is not the Sternguard veterans, but the Blade Guards, the 3 with shield. I do spend a lot of time painting shields. I don't paint them very quickly, but the models look good and they were fun to paint. What are some models I did not enjoy painting? It turned out good. I'm happy with the result. I did not like painting the Venerable Dreadnought. It's a lot of trim and I painted all the weapons option, even though I'm never going to use the other 2. There was no point. I should never have painted them. I just remember spending a lot of time on it and not really enjoying it. And the model I enjoyed the least, and this is of all the models, not just the Black Templars, that is the Buyer's Revenge. I messed this up so badly, both in the build and some of the paint, and yeah, I don't even want to strip it because I have to rebuild it as well. I want to just buy it again and try it because it's a really cool model, and I'm not happy with the result. Yeah. All in all, I painted 49 Black Templars. Over half the ones I painted were Black Templars. Yeah, which is a lot. Next is the Krieg faction. I didn't paint that many Kriegs. I painted the Crimea, which might be my favorite model of all the armies that I painted. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It got me really excited for Lehman Russ, which I like half painted, so I gotta get cracking on that. And of course, I painted a 10-man squad or 11-man squad because I painted a test model of the Krieg infantryman. And I painted the regular Commissar, which it is a simple miniature, but again, like I said in my last video, simple does not mean bad. I enjoy painting a nice looking, simple miniature. So I liked him a lot. There's no miniatures here that I don't like because there's so few. It was 13 miniatures in total. 11, 12, 13, yeah. And the Crimea is my favorite, hands down. Next is the Bretonnians. I planned on painting a lot of Bretonnian. I didn't paint a single knight. That is really disappointing. I didn't paint the sorcerer woman with a stick. I think she called Damsel. I didn't paint Lady Elise. Yeah, and of course I said, yeah, I'll paint 36 men-at-arms. That's easy. You just crank them out. Yeah, I painted 8 plus the command squad, so 12. I painted 12 men-at-arms and a paladin. Yeah. I honestly thought I would paint so much more Bretonnian. Bretonnian was the reason I got back into the hobby. It was the real release of the old world. It was bringing back Bretonnia. I was really excited about. And then that was announced a year in advance. So I started collecting Black Templars. And when they came, I was so disappointed because I had pre-ordered the box and it didn't get there on launch. It was delayed by like 2 months or something. It was finally got there. It took like 6 months before I even started. It took like months before I even started. I think it took more than 6 months, like a year maybe, I don't remember, but yeah. But yeah, I painted 13 Bretonnians as well. I'm happy with how they turned out. I don't have a favorite because they're all men-at-arms. I like the paladin, if I take a favorite maybe. Yeah. 13 in total. I like the way I did the bases with the flock and grass tufts and brown rims, not black. But yeah, I like it. I also noticed something when I took out all my models. I have not finished a lot of bases. Like half the Black Templars, I have not rimmed the base, which I'm going to do after this video. Because if I don't do it, it will not get done. So yeah, next after the Bretonnians, we have the Dark Elves. I painted, I think I said I should paint either 11 or 12 Dark Elves, and I painted more than that. It's really good. I painted 10 Dreadspears with a banner and a commander. I did not paint the musician, but I have more boxes of them, so the next batch I can do the musician. I also painted sorcerers who look really good, and an assassin, and of course Lokir Felha. I like a lot. Again, there's no miniatures I hate there. On the assassins, I'm really happy with the way his cloak turned out. On the sorcerers, I really like her as well, and Loki, and I like all of them, even the spearmen, the Dreadspears. The banner is simple but good looking. If I were to take a favorite, it'd probably have to be Loki. Yeah. And again, I have not rimmed the bases, which is, again, really disappointing. So I gotta get on that. I painted 13 as well. 13 models, which means I painted 13 Bretonnians, 13 Dark Elves, and 13 Krieg. Death Corps Krieg. That was not planned. I did not know that before I started to make this video. I realized because I was sure I painted more Krieg than the other two factions. But yeah, I painted equal amount of all three. And I painted some in the others category. I painted the 3 orcs from the Warcry set. I'm really happy with the yellow armor. I tried to replicate that yellow armor on the Bayard's Revenge orc and I messed it up, so yeah. And of course 2 Chaos miniatures from Slave to Darkness and Titus. Titus looks good. Titus is my favorite of these 6. He looks really good. It kind of made me want to buy more Ultramarines, I'm not gonna lie. His head his face is good. It could have been a little bit better, but not a lot better. It's like almost perfect. If I'm gonna have to take the top 3 models of all these models, it would have to be Lieutenant and Phobos armor, the Crimea, and I kind of want to say Titus. Yeah, let's go for Titus. Yeah, Titus is the 3rd. Yeah. So yeah, but the Crimea is the favorite. Yeah, and that is 94 models painted from July 1st to July 1st or June 30th, 31st. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Will I continue the project? Yes, I will. The next video I will make what the next 12 months, what I have ahead there. Things I'm disappointed I didn't paint. I'm gutted that I didn't do Hellbreak. He will be done in the next 12 months, I promise. I also hate the fact that I didn't do any Knights. And I kind of started on the War Hydra for the Dark Elves, but I put it away. Because I broke a small part of it, which really annoyed me. And that I didn't finish Lima and Russ. I started it, and then for some stupid reason, I just put it away. They will all be finished in the next 12 months, I swear. And of course, I had a little bit of terrain and other stuff, and I didn't touch any of it, which is, yeah, not good. But yeah, overall, I am happy with my performance in these 12 months. What do you think? How many models have you painted in the last 12 months? Let me know. And if you want to see the next 12 months, then you should definitely like and comment and subscribe and all that YouTube stuff. Because that is a motivator to keep making videos on how it's going. So yeah, I'm gonna go and rim some bases. So I will see you next time. Goodbye.